Jury deliberations are underway in the trial of one of 6 Baltimore police officers charged in the death of 25-year-old Freddie Gray. Officer William Porter's pleaded not guilty to manslaughter, assault, reckless endangerment, and misconduct in office. Prosecutors say Gray suffered a severe spinal injury in police custody, and they say Porter did not secure Gray in a seatbelt and then ignored his calls for medical help during the ride. Porter says Gray didn't show any signs of distress. The officer faces up to 25 years in prison if convicted. Gray's death sparked weeks of protests and violence, and as the city awaits a verdict, police are bracing for more unrest. Craig Boswell is in Baltimore now. Craig, what are they doing to get ready for whatever the reaction is?
Right, Contessa, good evening to you. You're right, Baltimore is bracing. Look, they are taking precautions here. They do not want to underestimate what response to this jury decision may be. They do not want to overestimate what the response will be to this jury decision once they finish their deliberations. Police here do not want to come out in an over-aggressive posture right off the bat. Having said that, Contessa, the police commissioner here has canceled all police leave this week. He wants all officers available for whatever the possibility may be. The Emergency Operations Center for the city is up and running. The mayor has come out and publicly urged calm among the city. City leaders are saying the same. Community leaders out amongst the community urging for calm. I spoke to the the president of the Baltimore City NAACP right outside the courthouse here a couple of hours ago. She told me that while the NAACP wants justice for Freddie Gray, they are also urging the citizens of the community to let this jury system work this out. Now, having said all that, Baltimore is a city on edge. The school system here has canceled field trips for the week. They've sent home notes with parents to the parents to talk to their kids about how to protest peacefully. No one wants to revisit what happened last April and last May. Now keep in mind, and you mentioned this is one of 6 trials for Baltimore police officers that are charged in the death of Freddie Gray. This is the first one. The second one in beginning of January, I think January the 6th, is one of the most important. It is the most serious of the charges. So that's going to be something that police are looking at too. What happens in reaction to this verdict? What may happen when the more serious of the charges are tried in January, Contessa.
And when the jury got the case, what was the scene inside the courtroom? Give me a sense of what they're going into the deliberation room with.
Right. In fact, jurors have asked a couple of questions since they began their jury deliberations right around 2:30 this afternoon Eastern time. They've asked questions. They've even asked to have some of Officer Porter's testimony that he gave to police in an interview be brought back to them. That's key because one of the key moments in this closing today was the prosecution juxtaposing Officer Porter's testimony that he gave in court to some of his interviews with police right after Freddie Gray's arrest and right after Freddie Gray's death. One of the key moments in this trial for the defense was how Officer Porter came across to this jury. He seemed very likable to this jury. He really connected with this jury. So when the prosecution really tore apart some of his testimony, that was a key moment indicated by the jury's questions as they went in to begin these deliberations tonight.
All right, Craig Boswell keeping an eye on things in Baltimore. Craig, thanks.